we're looking right here, guys, at midpoint. So we're going to do it the same way we did our warm-up today, but I'm going to go over a little bit slower so we get this, okay? First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw the point 2, 3. So I went to the right 2, up 3. Okay? And then I'm going to go to the right 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I'm going to draw, just try to draw as straight as possible. Okay. Draw as straight as possible. And then we're going to kind of make a triangle here. Okay. So I am going to literally cut that red line that I drew in half. So it goes up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to go up halfway. 1, 2, 3. Cutting it in half. Now I'm going to do the same with the green one. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm just going to go at 2, cutting it in half. Right there, this point right here, that's my midpoint. So my midpoint is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's my midpoint. Okay? That's how you do it graphically. So if your phone is playing right now, I shouldn't hear any noise, and you shouldn't have your phone out anyways. Okay. Now we're going to do it algebraically. I'm showing you 2 different ways because I'm giving you the option to use 2 different possibilities. Okay? So this is my x1, y1, x2, y2. Are we okay with that part first of all? Labeling them x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay? Now I'm going to add the x's together because I'm using this formula. x1 plus x2 divided by 2 and y1 plus y2 divided by 2. So I'm going to go 2 plus 6 divided by 2 and 3 plus 9 divided by 2. 2 plus 6 is 8. 3 plus 9 is 12. 8 divided by 2 is 4. 12 divided by 2 is 6. Okay. Right now, you guys, who has a preference? Do you like the algebraic way better, or do you like the graphic way? Who likes the algebra way better? Who likes graphic way better? Okay, that's why I'm giving you 2 options. Okay? You can use either one. Do you want to try one more? Okay. So, let's try one more together, and then you're going to have lots of options to do it on your own. So I'm going to go to the left 2, down 3. I'm going to go to the left 8. 1, 2, 4. I lost track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And down 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm going to draw a straight line. Okay. And then I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4. Sometimes I even like to write how many I went up next to it so I don't have to count again. And I'm going to go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I went over 6. Well, I know halfway through 4 is 2, so there's one line. Halfway through 6 is 3, so there's my other line. So there's my point right there, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's negative 5, down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down 5. Okay. Now again, I'm going to do my algebraic way. This is x1, y1, x2, y2. Thank you, Charlie. So I am going to go negative 2 plus negative 8 divided by 2. And negative 3 plus negative 7 divided by 2. Grab the worksheets right over there. Negative 2 plus negative 8 is negative 10. Over 2 is negative 5. Negative 3 plus 7, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's negative 10 over 2, which is negative 5. So I get the same answer either way. So do you guys see this says midpoint classwork? You don't have to finish the rest of this. This is just notes. You will be getting a midpoint homework. So don't keep working on this. You won't get credit for it. All right. We're going to go to distance formula now. Are you ready? Distance formula. Okay. So up here, we've got a bunch of cases of Pythagorean theorem. I'm just going to do this one real quick. We've got x squared plus 4 squared equals 5 squared, right? Because 5 is my hypotenuse. We agree? Okay. So we get x squared plus 16 equals 25. I'm going to subtract 16 from both sides, and I get x squared equals 9. I'm going to square root both sides, and x equals 3. And we could say plus or minus 3, but we're talking about a triangle, so we're talking about positive 3. So I did that super fast, right? But we've been doing Pythagorean theorem since when? Like 7th grade? Okay. I don't expect you to be able to do it as fast as I did because, you know, I've been doing it since 7th grade, and I've been a math teacher this whole time, so I use Pythagorean theorem every single day, pretty much, that I'm working. So I know that was faster, but I do expect it to be pretty straightforward and easy, right? As soon as you figure out what C is, you should be able to plug it in. All right, we're going to do a similar thing with this first problem. I'm going to leave the work up here so you guys can see it, but I'm going to plot these points right here, 2, 3, and 6, 9. So I'm going to go to the right 2, up 3. I'm going to go to the right 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to connect these, and I get a straight line. I'm going to pull out my handy-dandy colored pencils so it's easier for you guys to see. And I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to go over 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Do you guys see that we have a right triangle right there? Yeah? You see that this is a right triangle? This is the hypotenuse, correct? So that's my C. Okay? So if I go 6 squared plus 4 squared, I get C squared, right? So I get 36 plus 16 equals C squared. 36, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. I get 52 equals C squared. Would you put in my calculator what the square root of 52 is? I think it's 7 point something, but I don't remember. Then I'm going to square root both sides, and I'm going to get C equals, and we're going to round it to just 1 decimal place. Yep, 7.2. How are we feeling about that? Okay. You ready for the algebraic way? Because some of you hate graphing, right? Yes. Zach, do you have a question? Yeah. So here's the formula. Okay? Now I want you to look at this. Do you see how this is 6 squared plus 4 squared equals C squared? All right. So we're going to take that for a second. 6 squared plus 4 squared equals C squared. If I wanted C all by itself, what do I got to do? If I don't want to do this math over here first, but I just want the squared to go away. What's the opposite of squaring something? Square root. Good. Good, good, good. Okay. So see how I have this right here? We're going to use this as the start of my formula. Okay? Now, I found out this was 6. And if I'm not counting it, if I just know that this is 2, 3, and this is 6, 9. So if I just look at my y values, how do I find out that that is 6? What am I going to do? I've got 9 and 3. How do I get 6 from 9 and 3? I subtract. So my formula is going to end up being y2 minus y1 squared plus x2 minus x1 squared equals C. Or we often say d because we call it d for distance formula. Does that make sense? Okay, so let's try this one. We know this is x1, y1, x2, y2. All right, I'm going to plug it right in here to this formula. So I'm going to say 9 minus 3 squared plus 6 minus 2 squared. And then I'm literally going to stick this in my calculator just like that. I might put an extra parentheses right here just so I make sure it all stays under the square root sign. But we're going to put it in our calculator and we're going to get the distance is 7.2. Okay? So either way, this I think takes a little extra work to draw, but this, if you push a wrong button in your calculator, you get the totally wrong answer, right? Okay, do you guys want to see another one like this, or do you want to start your homework? Start your homework? Okay, you'll ask questions if you get stuck, right? Okay.